Hello, welcome to another episode of the Handyman Geek. Today we're making pizza. So it's real quick, real simple. Anybody can make pizza at home. So I'm going to start with roughly a cup and a bit of, I buy pizza flour from Costco. You don't need pizza flour. You can use all-purpose flour. It's all good. So flour. Now we're going to put some salt. A little bit of salt in there. And I add some extra virgin olive oil. Just a bit. Again, I don't measure anything. I've been doing this for too long that I don't measure. I got some warm water, not boiling, not cold, warm. And I got my yeast. It's in a bag just so it doesn't go everywhere. So I'm going to put roughly a spoon and a half. And here's a secret: keep your yeast in the freezer. Lasts much longer than the cabinet. So just take it out. It's fine if it's cold, it's not going to matter. So we're going to just mix it up. Mix, 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 mix. And wait. We're going to be back in 10 minutes. Forgot to put in sugar. You need some sugar in the yeast. I got a little spoon here, so I'm not putting too much. Just maybe a spoon and a half. And the sugar will help activate the yeast, from what I understand. Again, not a professional cook here, not professional or anything. I'm not like Vincenzo's Plate or Natasha's Kitchen. Those guys are really great. I follow them. I learn a lot from them. But this is just me being Italian, growing up Italian, Mama's recipe. Okay, so now we're gonna let it sit. Be back. Okay. I really don't know how long I've been away. 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I just kept an eye on the glass and look how much the yeast is activated. So let's pour the yeast in the bowl. And yeah, I like to get all the foamy stuff in there. There we go. All right, so I got my dough hook on. We got the flour, olive oil, salt, the yeast with warm water and sugar. That's it. Let's start spinning this thing slowly. See if I can give you a better view. Nothing exciting. We're just gonna let it spin. Scrape the sides carefully so you don't get your little spatula stuck in the dough hook. So we're just going to let this go for a little bit and I'll show you the finished product in 2 minutes. So basically it's going for a couple of minutes. It's becoming a ball. If it's too dry, add a spoon of warm water. If it's too wet, add a little bit of flour until you get the right consistency. We're just going to let that keep going for a few minutes and see how it comes out. Okay, and let's stop it and see how it came out. And there you go. We got a nice ball. Good consistency, not sticky. Good flex. Again, I'm not a professional baker, but to me that's a good looking dough. So then you get your bowl, a little olive oil, put it in, move it around, top, bottom, left, right. And we're going to leave it in the bowl to rise. So once it's in the bowl, get some cling wrap. Seal it nice and tight. I find that if it has no air to escape, it really rises nicely. Put this in a nice dry spot. I usually throw it in the microwave. I find that leaving it in the microwave, it's just nothing, no air bothers it. If you want to put it in the fridge and you could leave it overnight and do it the next day, that's fine. You could freeze it. I find for a few weeks if you want, and then take it out and let it warm up, and that also works. So right now, we're going to leave this, and I'll see you in about an hour. Okay, so now we're back, and the dough rose a bit. As you can see, it doubled or tripled. And what we're going to do is I have a pizza pan, kind of with the holes. Basically, I lightly use some nonstick spray on it, just so the dough won't stick. Put my dough down. And basically, we're just going to use your hands and spread it around. This is not a thick crust by all means. I like the thin crust better. That's personal choice. If you want to make a thicker crust, just double up on the ingredients and you'll have a nice thicker pizza. You can make deep dish, you could do anything you want. This is all up to you. Don't need no rolling pin. I find the amount of pizza that's made is like literally perfect for this size. And there you go. How's that? Not too bad. All right, so just wash my hands. Always washing your hands when you're cooking. All right, so let's start first. First with the sauce. And I'm using Costco's Victoria sauce. I love it. It's great right out of the jar. I don't have to add any spices or anything. I just love the taste of it the way it is. Now, again, all toppings, amount of sauce, it's all subjective to whatever you want. No right or wrong here. I've been making pizzas for probably for years now. So I'm sure in the beginning it was all trial and error. I just use a spoon. If you want to use spatula to get it around, again, all up to you. If you want more sauce, put more sauce. You want sauce to dunk the crust later, put it in a bowl later. All good. Again, can't make a mistake making a pizza unless you burn it. So I'm using a cheddar mozzarella blend here. Let's see the sauce. I'm gonna get the bag out of the way. Most of the time I just use mozzarella, but today I thought, let's get a little crazy. Let's use a marble blend on top of the mozzarella. I have mozzarella, I just don't want to grate it. So this is quicker for me. Now, it's also your choice where you want to put the ingredients. Some people like the toppings under the cheese, and some people say, no, you got to put the toppings on top of the cheese. So, all up to you. You know what? Doesn't matter. Screw what people think. Do whatever you want. If it comes out great, man, great for you. If it doesn't, try something different next time. So it's cheese. Now I have my pepperoni. Lots of pepperoni here. I got these small ones from Costco Business Center. Mind you, came in a big giant box. And I'm just gonna, okay, forget it. Just gonna start tossing them around. It's gonna take too long to line them all up. A few more on this side. Go. Couple here, couple there. Again, put as many as you want, put as few as you want. How's that? So far, so good. All right, now I cut up just some veggies and stuff. I have some fresh mushrooms. I'm gonna layer these on. You could do a half-half if you want. You could do cheese pizza. You could do anything you want. No right or wrong. Then I cut up some bacon that was just left over from breakfast. And sprinkle that around. Let's say hello to Callie. Shoot! Fur is optional on your pizza. If you like fur on your pizza, hey. Get a couple of cats like me. And then there's chopped red onion, which I love onion. I put it on all my pizzas, no matter what kind of pizza. Even if it's a cheese pizza, it's going to have some onion. Here we go. And cut on the onion. There you go, the finished product, ready to go in the oven. So what I do is I preheat the oven to max. On my oven, it's 550. Whatever your oven is, it could be 450, what have you. And I forgot one thing. I like to sprinkle a little olive oil on my pizza before going in. All right, let's put this in 550, depending on your oven. Could be 10 minutes, could be less, could be more. Just check it out and we'll review the crust when it comes out. All right, got my oven to 550. Stand back. When you open it, you get a gust of heat in your face. Oops. Okay. I like to go middle rack and close the door. Keep an eye on it. Won't take long. Okay, I took it out of the oven. Took it out of the pan. It's really hot. Crispy edge. Again, I don't know if I could show you the thickness, but not super thick around the corners. I like thin crust. Toppings all look wonderfully cooked. I'm just going to let it cool for a bit before we cut into this thing. So it's been, just a footnote, 5 minutes. I ate half a pizza. I'm going back for one more slice. It's really, really good pizza. I hope everybody can make homemade pizza. It's not hard to do. You know, just try it a few times and see how it comes out. This other 3 slices might not be safe tonight, but I'll talk to you guys all soon. Who knows what I'm doing next. See you later.